Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, Shilpa.
How is your day going on?
My day is normal. It went on normal, and still evening is left. Let's see in the evening how it goes.
How much session did you take from the since
Today,
morning?
today only I had a audio call with one girl.
Why?
I don't know why. I try to connect with many, but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you ready for the same conversation?
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah.
Now, today you have to start first.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. No, see, from tomorrow I'll be doing it. Today you start because you start very well. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. Last last night I was watching a movie. It was quite interesting movie, so I kept watching movie till 2 a.m. And after that I slept quite late. So because of sleeping late, I kept sleeping in the morning very late. Suddenly, out of nowhere, my mom came to me and she threw some water on my face, and
Yes. Yeah.
she started yelling at me. What is the time is going on? How long have you been sleeping? Please get up.
Oh.
It's been noon. So then,
So, as I got up very late in the morning, so everything went wrong with me. Nothing was all right. And I was running out of time. So I had to go to for some important work to a university, and already I was late. So when I reached there, the gates were closed for me, and I requested the peon to let me get entry into it. So because I had a very important appointment with some of the personnel in the office. So I requested him, he let me go inside. But those people inside the office, they literally they yelled at me, "Madam, it's not the time to come here. We had told you to come at 10. Then how is it that you are so late? So again, you have to come tomorrow. Now you start."
okay, after having been reprimanded, I pulled down my face. And when I pulled down my face, I I am not feeling good to work. So I was doing work, but not in a good mood. One of my friends came to me and asked me what happened. Are you feeling upset? So I said, no, actually, I narrated everything to my friend. So she said that it's okay. Sometimes it happens. So if you woke up very late, it's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes it's happened.
Okay.
Now,
Oh my God. See, what happened? I couldn't concentrate actually. My husband was saying something from that room. Just a minute, okay? Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Just repeat once more. Yeah.
okay. Because of I was reprimanded, and having been reprimanded, I pulled down my face. And after that, because of pulling down of my face, I started working, but I was not in a good mood. I was doing just as like a it is uh it is it has to done. So I started doing my work. One of my friends came to me and she started asking me, "Hey, what happened, Shilpa? Why you are feeling so upset? Have you everything was good now?" So I said I narrated everything about my last
Incident.
night and what happened to me last night, and in the morning what happened because of the last night. I have narrated everything. After that, she started saying, "It's okay. Sometimes it's happened. Don't pull your face down. Please make enjoy this moment and do your work with the focus." Then,
Yeah. Then as she got to know that I was a bit upset due to all work was not in the proper way, so she decided to take me into some park or somewhere nearby park. So so that my mood would be lighter. So she told me, let's go to a park nearby. so that your mind gets cool down. Okay. Yeah. So there we went, and we had an ice cream. We sat on a seat. The children were playing there and watching them. We really, it was fun watching them. So really, I enjoyed with her, and she also narrated me some incident while she was also late that time. It must have happened in the back somewhere in the past. So even she narrated me, but she said it happens sometime. And why you worrying so much? And I brought you here just because so that your mind gets to what to say to change your mind. Yeah, that's all.
While having conversation, my eyes fell on a lying down, and something was lying down on the grass, and walked up I walked up the thing that I saw there was a purse. There was a clutch was lying down. I picked up the purse and I started thinking that this ये किसका purse होगा? But it would be the purse. So I and my friend said some there are so many people came here and one of them it might be. So I said okay. I opened the clutch and I saw there were some important Aadhaar cards or there are important documents out there. So
Yeah.
I picked up the Aadhaar card. I found a person name and I started searching the address on the mention on the Aadhaar card. Then
Mhm. Okay. Then I found that person's phone number. I found I was very happy to find the number of that person. So we both, my friend, and we decided to call her. She was a girl, I mean to say. So I called her, and on the same number we rang, and she was on the line. And we mentioned everything that we came here in the park, and we got a purse. Is it your purse? And it is of so color. So she was very happy, and really she thanked you a lot. That she thanked me a lot that I'm very happy that you have kept my purse, and in no time I will be there in the no time, because I stay nearby this park where you are at present. So she decided to come in a few minutes, and after 5 or 6 minutes she was there with me. So yeah, and one thing also, she actually on the phone, she had mentioned that I'm wearing a blue dress, and so that you may get to notice about that girl. And literally, she felt so happy. She just opened the chain of the purse and she got to see that everything was there in that. And she you thanked me a lot that, ma'am, you are so good that you kept my purse and you handed over to me. And in that way, she left the part thanking us a lot.
and then she asked for a cup of tea, and we had the cup of tea. After having tea, we I left from my house. Then I narrated everything to my mother,
Yeah.
and after that we started having conversation. My mother and I started having conversation, and we went to the kitchen. I started cooking for my family, and I made rajma chawal there, and the aroma filled with everywhere. And
Okay. So, yeah, I prepared everything for that lunch. And as I'm very fond of having rajma and chawal, actually. So, at the same time, when I was about to have my lunch, and one of my friends, she called me that, Shilpa, I'm coming to your house right now. So I was very happy, and I just waited for her to come so that we all together will be having a lunch. And I told my mom, I told her that I'm waiting for her to come, and then only I'll have my lunch. She was also very happy, and in a no time, my doorbell rang, and I welcomed her, and she had a glass of water with me, and after that I invited her to have lunch with me, and she started having we both started having a lunch, and she was very happy to tell me that you have prepared a very delicious rajma. In fact, I've never eaten such kind of tasty food. Yeah, and after that, yeah, after having our lunch, we went inside a bedroom. We had a lot of discussions on our life, and when we were young, and as she was in the same school of mine. So we discussed everything about the past when we were young in the school. Yeah.
Okay. Then after that, we enjoyed the moment. We were enjoying the moment, and after that, she slept beside me. But I am feeling quite restless. I'm not feeling sleepy. So I started reading a book, and that reading book name is Attitude is Everything. And that book mesmerizing me towards its, because it is a very amazing book about the real thoughts,
About
about
the
the about the real thoughts, about the attitude. Then,
okay, I'm interrupting you here. That
yeah,
your
ma'am.
friend, where was your friend that time?
She was sleeping, but I was not feeling
Oh,
sleepiness. So I
okay.
started reading a book, and that book name was Attitude is Everything. I kept reading, and I liked the book. So when I was not feeling good, I was not feeling sleepy, I started kept reading till 2 a.m. And
Oh,
then,
okay. See, so what happened? She got up to have a glass of water, and she asked me, "Still, you have not slept? So what's the matter? Why are you not sleeping?" So I told her that I'm reading. I read a book, and now even I'm deciding to go to sleep. So while I was on the bed, we both started again. We started having conversation, and literally what happened in the past. We were in the park last day, and so we narrated the incident. And at that time, I even recalled an incident of mine. So I told her, and it's a real incident, Shilpa. You know what happened? Yeah. So
okay,
yeah, and I narrated one incident of mine that we were in a marriage one time. So in a the pandal we call, no, what we call in English. I'm not getting the correct word. So yeah. So as we were entering the gate, you know what happened? A gold chain. It was lying somewhere, and my husband's shoes. It came on my husband's shoe. Okay. So he didn't know whether it is gold, it was of gold or it was artificial. So he kept it in his pocket and he showed me. You can guess what it is. Is it a gold one? So he only told me, okay, I'm keeping in the pocket. Someone is there to ask. Then we will hand over. If I'll ask, is it, whose chain is this? Anybody from nowhere will come and tell that it is mine. So we decided to have it and keep it in a bucket unless someone asks us. So yeah, and we came back home. We came back home, and that community was only our relative. There was nobody from outside. Only few guests were there. So my husband, he just called one of our relative and he told him that today I had found a gold chain in the marriage. And if somebody asks, so uh, as we never, as we often don't go to meet our relatives. So he just told one of his uncle, I mean to say uncle, and if somebody asks you, because he is very social, he goes everywhere. On every day, he goes to meet somebody or the other. He's very social. If somebody will ask about the chain and you tell me, okay, and I'll hand it over to the same person whose chain actually it is. So one day, the same uncle of my husband, he came with that fellow with his granddaughter to a house, and he just, he said, folding his hands, he told, "I'm so happy, really, you having my chain." So first, somewhere maybe whether he is a fake person or he's a true one. So he asked what kind of a chain it was. So yeah, so that girl's grandfather actually he only came to have it back. So he mentioned that it is so and so design, and there's a locket in the front, and that kind of swastik. There's a swastik in the locket. Yeah, and there it was. Yeah. So my husband, just reopened Elmira and handed over to his that girl's grandfather. And literally, he was tears in his eyes. He had, and he said, "My granddaughter, she passed through first division. She had in the school. So I brought her for her as a gift. I had given her, and she was weeping. She lost the chain, and now I'm indebted to you that you are handing me over to this." And really, then they both went home happily. And even we felt so lighter that it was somebody's chain, and then we were able to hand it over back. Yeah, that was a real incident. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very nicely you have narrated everything. But
yeah,
yes, sometimes I am feeling quite hesitation because I don't know कि मुझे कहाँ बोलना है. कभी-कभी हम नई चीजें
yeah,
बोलते हैं
yeah.
तो हम hesitate.
Right, right, right.
So हाँ, क्योंकि हम एक फेक स्टोरी माइंड में क्रिएट करते हैं. When we know about the story, we can easily tell.
Yeah, but no,
Then
but see, but yeah, but I think that I'm not so. I hesitate to convey. Sometimes, that clear thought doesn't come from the mind. Yeah, yeah,
sometimes because storytelling very coke and blue, very fake stories, so it takes time to narrate everything.
and really, that girl and her grandfather, they both were really so happy. And they told if somebody else would be, so that fellow must have kept. He told us really with folded hands. He was so happy, and we felt ashamed that being so old. And that time we were young that time. So I told him that don't be ashamed and don't fold hands, please. Yeah.
Very
So
nice,
yeah.
nice. Yes,
So that was I was saying. Yeah, if we are not so still I need a fluency to speak. And you are better than what I speak.
yes.
Yeah, you are better. Yeah.
For creating this story, we can watch some stories on YouTube channel so that we can
Right.
create our story at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time. Because, yes.
This is a random one.
So
Yeah, it was, yeah. Before this incident, we were talking. That was the random topic we had. Yeah,
yes, because we are speaking very first time and we are creating fake stories, so we don't know how to speak. Sometimes we hesitate, but it's
correct.
okay. I think while speaking something new thing, we start hesitating.
And I think we will be able to. As you are flawless, I see somewhere that you talk very in a proper way. And even if we go on talking in the similar way, maybe I also
Yes,
get through.
because
Yeah,
yeah, sometimes when we speak very different, very new things, we start hesitating because we have to think about very much about the new things.
yeah. Whatever comes in our mind, we have to just throw it from
Yes,
our
yes.
mouth. Yeah,
I'm also doing the
correct.
same thing. Sometimes it create while speaking, it happens.
Yeah.
This program will help us to improve
This
our
will give good results. Yes, correct.
yes,
Mm.
but it will take time and it will take time to remove the hesitation.
Yeah, it will work. Definitely. Yeah.
Yes, it will work.
Yes.
I try to connect with the new person and I try to create the new stories.
Yeah, correct.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
तो इसमें क्या होता है दिमाग को शक्ति मिलती है and yeah no, and we get to yeah and in this way even I think we'll be developing a fluency too while
Yes,
talking
yes,
in
yes. Yes, we are thinking simultaneously, we are speaking. When it comes to speaking, we start hesitating. That is why, because we don't know what is going on inside the mind and what we are delivering.
correct yeah where did you get this idea of change speaking
एक्चुअली मैंने सोचा कि कभी-कभी हम चीजें बोलते तो हैं, पर हम बोल नहीं पाते। मैं जेन्युइन स्पीकिंग मुझे एक यूट्यूब से ही मुझे पता चला था कि हमें ना फेक स्टोरी क्रिएट करनी है क्योंकि कभी-कभी ऐसा क्या होता है कि ना हम जो जानते हैं, जिसके बारे में हमें पता होता है, वो तो हम इज़िली एक्सप्लेन कर पाते हैं,
yeah
ठीक है? लेकिन जब हम जो चीज़ नहीं जानते ना, उस चीज़ को हम एक्सप्रेस कैसे करें? अब ज़रूरी
yeah
तो नहीं जो इंसिडेंट होता है, वो तो हमें याद होता है, लेकिन जो इंसिडेंट होता नहीं है, बट किसी और के साथ होता है, होता तो है, वो
yeah
हमें क्या क्रिएट करना है।
uh,
तो उसके लिए मैं अपने आप से ही चेन स्पीकिंग करती थी। पहले मैं खुद भी करती थी ऐसे कि 2-3 लाइन बोली, फिर रुकी, फिर बोली, फिर रुकी, फिर बोली। तो मैंने सोचा चलो अब अपने आप से बात करना थोड़ा-सा फ़नी लगता है मैम, थोड़ा-सा ऑकवर्ड भी लगता है। अगर कोई सेकंड पर्सन होता है ना तो उनसे बात करने में थोड़ा-सा हम ध्यान भी देते हैं उनकी बातों पे और हम सुनते भी
right
अच्छे से हैं। हम सुनते भी अच्छे से क्योंकि हमें पता होता है कि जब वो रुकेंगे ना तो हमें वहीं से स्टार्ट करना है।
right हम इसीलिए ध्यान से सुनते हैं करेक्ट
है और जब हम ध्यान से सुनते हैं तो हम अच्छे से अपनी स्टोरी भी क्रिएट कर पाते हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
मैंने आपको बहुत सारा समय ले लिया मैम, थैंक यू सो
नहीं
मच फॉर
नहीं,
गिविंग योर
अच्छा,
प्रीशियस टाइम।
नहीं नहीं,
थैंक
अच्छा
यू सो
टाइम,
मच फॉर गिविंग योर, थैंक यू
अच्छा
मैम,
टाइम निकला, थैंक यू शिल्पा।
थैंक यू
ओके,
सो मच मैम। Whenever I get time, I will connect with you, ma'am.
या
But
करेक्ट,
if you have something, you can share with me.
यस श्योर, आई शेयर विथ यू, यस। ओके, बाय
Sure.
शिल्पा।
Bye bye, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.